I don't know if you can see me or not, guys. My cloud program is connecting, and it seems to be stuck. Not having a good day, am I, this morning? I might have to restart this broadcast, you know. Let's see. I don't know if it's got nothing to do with my internet, I don't think. Oh, 1 second, I think I know why. Close your apps down if you're using an iPhone. Let me try that again. I might restart this. Let's end the broadcast. It says I'm live now, but I'm not seeing myself on the screen. Let's try again. Oh, I can see something. Something's happening. Fingers crossed. Will I see myself on the screen? Oh, 1 second. I know why. I forgot to press the... Hello, hooray, at last. I'm here, guys. You probably could hear me in the background. I'm not sure. Can you all hear me and see me now? So I had to turn something off on my phone and close my apps down. And then I had to actually press the number 1 button, which wasn't highlighted. But that was only for like 2 seconds. Okay, let's make a start. So welcome, everybody. Sorry about the technical issues there. So today we're going to do a general knowledge quiz. And it is just gone past 11 anyway. General knowledge quiz. We've got 20 questions. And then we're going to play a new game called Tenable. It's a famous, it's a really popular quiz show in the UK. I will show you the images on the screen, but you won't see the graphics as what you would see on the quiz. So we've got the question, which will be on the second part of this broadcast, and then you can. But I'm looking. I need you to let me know in the comments who wants to take part in this. So throughout this broadcast. So give me a number 1 in the box if you are happy to stay and do the next game. And trust me, you will like it. You'll really like it. So this is a general knowledge quiz. It's the 30th of April, and here's question number 1. Are we back on? Okay, we're back on. Question number 1, everybody. Sorry about this. So question number 1, complete the proverb. So I want you to complete the proverb, beauty is in what? So complete the proverb, beauty is in what? So remember, don't put the answers in the comments, not until I go through the answers, okay? Sorry, I sound a bit harsh when I say that, but it just makes it more fun until I've read all the questions. I know the connection's not very good, is it, today? Let me just check something. So question number 2, for everybody. So question number 2, what type of metal has the lowest melting point? So question number 2, what type of metal has the lowest melting point? Okay, so that is number 2. I had a really good connection last week, and then this week it's just totally the opposite. It's really strange. Fingers crossed it improves. Number 3. So question number 3. Yeah, I could do this time last week. It was St. George's Day, wasn't it? So question number 3. Which American politician was nicknamed the Great Compromiser? So number 3, which American politician was nicknamed the Great Compromiser? I think it's quite stable now, the connection, so fingers crossed it stays that way. That was number 3. So which American politician was nicknamed the Great Compromiser? I'm on a little bit early today, I should say as well. So number 4, everybody. In which event is Yelena Isinbayeva a 3-time world champion and 2-time Olympic gold medalist? So number 4, in which event is Yelena Isinbayeva a 3-time world champion and 2-time Olympic gold medalist? So just general knowledge today, guys, just general knowledge. A mix of questions. Okay, what is the most Western country belonging to Europe? What is the most Western country belonging to Europe? And question number 6. So question number 6, what type of animal is a flying fox? So number 6, what type of animal is a flying fox? I'll give you a clue on that one. Let me just look. Okay, the clue is that in 2020 you probably heard this animal on the news a lot, and definitely on social media anyway. That's your clue for number 6. Question number 7. I hope we get a few people in the chat, because by past is probably when the next game is going to start. Number 7, which Shakespearean play is based on a Scottish king? So number 7, which Shakespearean play is based on a Scottish king? And that is number 7. Question number 8. So question number 8. I want to know, has the I can't speak today. Has the Eiffel Tower ever held the record of being the tallest structure in the world? So is that true or is that false? So number 8, has the Eiffel Tower ever held the record for being the tallest structure in the world? True or false? And question number 9. So we're halfway through nearly. Number 9, which part of the human body contains the metacarpal bones? So number 9, what part of the human body contains the metacarpal bones? And question number 10. So if you just joined the broadcast, all the questions are in the chat. I am live on HAPS, which is HAPS TV. You can easily download this app. It would appreciate me if you could download the HAPS app, where you'll find all the comments in the chat box, okay? And you'll find all the questions there as well. So if you're watching me on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, sometimes I go live on Facebook, follow me on HAPS. Number 10, who were the 3 original founding members of the Jackson 5? So 3 points up for grabs here. Who were the 3 original founding members of the Jackson 5? And that is number 10, and we're halfway through the quiz. Okay, if you go onto my link tree, linktr.ee, let me just type this in the chat, linktr.ee, it's on my profile as well. You can follow me, there's a link on there to follow me on Haps straight away. So you get free coins. You can give them to your favorite broadcasters. Hint, hint. And you probably see at the top of my screen you can send awards as well. So if you really like the broadcast, as a broadcaster and or a viewer, you can buy awards, send awards, or and it's a great way of rewarding your favorite broadcasters as well. So it does support people who do broadcasting. So there's my link tree there that was just appeared on the screen. Okay, question number 11. So question 11, which country has the most borders neighbouring countries in the world? I think we've had this one before. Which country has the most borders and neighbouring countries in the world? Good question. Okay, I just looked at the answer and it's not the one I was thinking of, so interesting. And question number 12. Number 12, who directed the horror film Alien? It also says on my chat, I'm in Sheffield. I'm not in Sheffield, I'm in Leeds, but that's not far away. Who directed the horror film Alien? And a little fact, I had not seen that film until maybe about 5 years ago, and I've seen it so many times since then, and it's a great film if you've never watched it, and the other two as well. I think there's 3 in total. So what type of that was number 12. Who directed the horror film Alien? Okay, just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're with me and you can hear me. Because on Haps, unfortunately, it doesn't tell me who's watching, but it does tell me how many viewers have come into the broadcast. And at the moment, it says I've had 104. I didn't check what it was beforehand. So number 13, because I do a pre-live event on my profile, so you can see when I'm live. Number 13, what type of angle has between 180 and 360 degrees? So number 13, what type of angle has between 180 and 360 degrees? And question 14. Once I've read all the questions, we'll go through the answers and then we'll play a new game. And I'm hopeful there's a few people. Matt, are you still here? Is Caroline here? Sometimes I don't see some of the comments. Number 14, which famous band's lead guitarist is known by the stage name The Edge? So which famous band's lead guitarist is known by the stage name The Edge? Do you know the answer to that? A piece of paper. And question number 15. Okay, the Battle of Boyne occurred between which 2 crowned kings? The Battle of Boyne occurred between which 2 crowned kings? So 2 points up for grabs here. If you can name each of the kings, give yourself a point. So the question again, the Battle of the Boyne. And question 16. I'm hoping the connection's all right here. Number 16, everybody. Okay, what does the abbreviation REM stand for? What does the abbreviation REM stand for? And question 17. Jay says, hello, Jay. Thanks for coming in. Jay, are you happy to stay for the next game? I can write your name down because it's going to be a little bit of a team effort for the game. Can I write your name down? Ripon is in North Yorkshire. I'm in West Yorkshire. So it's about 40 minutes away. So I do like Ripon. Yeah, Ripon is a nice, really nice place. I don't know. Hopefully the connection's all right here. Okay, question 9. Okay, we've got a bit of a long one here. Okay, so in the men's Olympic hammer, how much does the hammer? Let me just bring this on the screen. How much does the hammer weigh? Is it 13 pounds, 16 pounds, or 19 pounds? So that would be throw event. How much does the hammer weigh? Is it 16 pounds or 19 pounds? So remember to write your answer on a piece of paper. Or the connection keeps going in and out. Pretty good today. It's struggling. To think I'm in England and I'm in a big city and the connection is this bad. It's ridiculous. Number 18. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I use the internet on my phone. So number 18. Okay, what is the collective name for a group of geese on the ground? So number 18, let me move my phone a bit. So number 18, what is the collective name for a group of geese on the ground? I'll watch it as you just opened your eyes. I know I'm on a little bit earlier today, Jay, so I apologise, but hopefully you are all coming in now, so I'm really hoping you can stay for the next game because you're going to love it. Alexis, are you happy to? Hello, Alexis. Good morning. Are you happy to stay for the game? And I can write your name down. Won't take too long. Let me put your names down. So Jay's going to be in the team. Alexis, I'm sure Alexis would like to be team leader. So we've got 2 people. Brilliant. Let me know anybody else that wants to join. And I need 4 people for this next game. So that was number 18. What is the collective name for a group of geese? Okay, we've only got 2 more questions left. So question 19. Okay, number 19. Okay, what is the name of the fictional city in the imaginary land of Narnia? So what is the name of the fictional city in the imaginary land of Narnia? And that is number 19. Okay, and we've come to our final question, and then we'll go through the answers. So your last question then, question 20, is this one. By what name is the longest side of a triangle known as? So number 20, by what name is the longest side of a triangle known as? And that concludes your quiz for today, for Friday. So we're going to start to go through the answers. All the questions are in the chat box. So I'm just going to give you a minute if you want to just go back through the chat and maybe have a look through the questions and your answers. Just make sure, check that you might have put the right answer, or just have a bit more time, for any of the questions that you might have missed. So yeah, the next game we're going to do after this is called Tenable. And I will go through the rules. Well, I'll kind of go through the rules now in a nutshell. So I need 4 players, 3 or 4 players to form a team. And each of those players will put in the box we'll have a list. So you have to find the top 10 of a particular list. Okay, and you'll take it in turns. Caroline's going to play, so I know Caroline's here. So we've got already enough players. I can take another player if I want to. We're just going to go through the answers, Caroline. We've just done the quiz, and you'll each individually be asked to give an answer for the top 10 of this list, what I'm going to show you on the screen. And you'll have your own individual lists of top 10. You have to try and find at least 5 of the answers to get £1,000, basically. Or you could say $1,000. This is just fake money, I'm not giving out £1,000. And then when you get £1,000, you can carry on giving the other 5 answers to win more money. But obviously, if you do that and you get that wrong and you lose a life, and then you won't be in the final, which is a final list where everybody can play to get the top 10 and go home with the jackpot, what you've banked. So I'll explain it again in a minute. So that's just to let you know what's going to happen after this quiz. And it's really good. I've got some really, really good ones for you. It's slightly different on the TV, but I've got the list and I've got the image. Jay says, I'd rather have it in sterling. Yeah, because it's worth more, isn't it? Of course, I think it's, was it one? Is it worth more? Yeah, it's worth more. I think, oh no, it's not. It's not. Is it? I'm not sure. I know it doesn't matter. Right, let's go through the answers then. So question number 1, you can put the answers in the comments now if you wish. Question number 1 was complete the proverb, beauty is in what? So you can put the answers in the comments now if you want. So complete the proverb, beauty is in what? Thank you for your Super Heart Award, Caroline. Jay saying the eye of the beholder. Caroline saying the eye of the beholder. Alexa says the eye of the beholder. It was, of course, the eye of the beholder. So well done, everyone. That is 1 point. Question number 2. What type of metal has the lowest melting point? So what type of metal has the lowest melting point? Any guesses? Any guesses? It was, of course, mercury. So if you put mercury, that was the correct answer. Question number 3, which American politician was nicknamed the Great Compromiser? So Jay, you should know this. Alexis, you should know this. Which American, and Mike, if you're watching on the replay, which American politician was nicknamed the Great Compromiser? Any guesses? So any guesses for number 3? I'll give you a clue. His surname is a male. His surname has something to do with arts and crafts. So it wasn't Nixon, no, Caroline. And his first name is a famous vacuum cleaner. I should be sponsored by them, shouldn't I? If you put Henry Clay, that was the correct answer. It was Henry Clay. I've never heard of him. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So that was number 3. Question number 4. In which event is Yelena Isinbayeva a 3-time world champion and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist? The answer was pole vaulting. So pole, P-O-L-E, and vault, well, the pole vault was the correct answer. Question number 5. What is the most Western country belonging to Europe? Anybody guess this? The most Western country in Europe? Jay says who? No, can't give you that. Hello, Tim. Thanks for coming in. Tim, would you like to play the game? The tenable game? I'm going to add you on. Hopefully you can stay. If not, I'd love you to play the game because you'll really like it. You won't lose because you're working as a team. Hello, Bronx. Oh, everyone's coming in now, and I've only got enough for 4 people. So, but stay with me, and if we do this again next week, I will add you in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pole Olympic champion. You are a pole Olympic champion, says Tim. Oh, you're just kidding. So that was number. Oh, which one are we on now? Number 5, what is the most western country belonging to Europe? It was Iceland. Iceland was the correct answer. Number 6, what type of animal is a flying fox? What type of animal is a flying fox? I gave you a clue. It was talked about in 2020 a lot on the news. Well, at the beginning of the pandemic, should I say. It was, of course, a bat. A bat. Not a bird, Caroline, no. I decided to do it, Caroline. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, I'm going to cross Caroline now, but I know you'll play next week. Al, are you happy to? Al's happy to play Bronx Viking. You'll love it. Trust me, you'll love it. You don't want to. If whatever you decide to do, then just let me know before we start. I'll put you at the bottom in case you decide to play. So it was Bat was number 6. Number 7, which Shakespearean play is based on a Scottish king? The answer to number 7 was Macbeth. Macbeth. Number 8. Okay, how has the Eiffel Tower ever held the record for being the tallest structure in the world? True or false? So again, number 8, has the Eiffel Tower ever held the record for being the tallest structure in the world? True or false? Jay saying yes, so true. Tim saying true. What's Alexis thinking? Any more guesses? The answer, of course, I won't keep saying of course. It was yes. Can anybody guess for an extra point how many years it was the tallest structure in the world? Anybody guess how many years? For an extra point. I should also say you get 5 points just for being here. So don't worry if you don't get any of them right. You all get 5 points. Alexis is saying true. Not very long, Alexis is saying. Anybody guess the number of years? Anybody guess the number of years? No guesses? There's a bit of delay, I know, but it was for 41 years. 41 years. Caroline, you were close. Ooh, Jay says under 5. Wasn't no under 5. Yep, it was 41 years, believe it or not. Question number 9. Which part of the human body contains the metacarpal bones? So which part of the human body contains the metacarpal bones? I wonder what that could be. I wonder what that could be. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? Okay. Ooh, we got some answers coming through. Jay says hands. Tim says 1.2 grand point average here. You have no clue. Oh, Tim, you'll be fine. You still get 5 points, though. Don't forget, you still get 5 points. Caroline's not sure. It was, of course, the hands. So give yourself a point. Unfortunately, you don't get 10 points. It's not fingers. It was hands. You don't get 2 points, should I say. Okay, number 10. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3 points up for grabs for number 10. I want to know who were the 3 original founding members of the Jackson 5. Who were the 3 original founding members of the Jackson 5? Hello, Thomas. Thanks for coming in. Tim says the winner gets to have dinner made by you. Well, you never know. One day, who knows? or Alexis, or Jay for that matter. Jay says Tito or Janet. Are these the names? Let me just check the answers. Okay, so yes, the correct answers were Tito Jackson. We had Jackie Jackson. And we had Jermaine Jackson. So if you put Tito, Jackie, and Jermaine, give yourself 3 points. If you just put one of those answers, give yourself 1 point. So well done. Well done, Caroline. Yep, Jermaine, Tito, and I think that says it. I said it right, Tito. Yep, 2 out of 3. Well done, Caroline. And question number 11. I should say a little fact there. Tito Jackson, they were the younger brothers, Michael and Marlon, joined afterwards. So it was originally them 3, and then Michael and Marlon, they were the other 2 members, joined afterwards. Number 11, which country has the most borders neighbouring countries in the world? This is a really good question. It's not what you think, but then again, you think about it. The other girl's name was, I don't know the other girl's name actually. We got Jermaine, Jackie. Jackie was the other member, the founding member, and then it was Michael and Marlon who joined afterwards. So Caroline's saying Germany. Tim is saying North Korea. Any other guesses, guys? Which country has the most borders, neighbouring countries in the world? Now, I thought it was Germany, Caroline, but it's not. This is in the world, not in Europe. The actual answer is China. Now, for an extra point, how many countries does China how many countries does China have a border with? Have a guess. Whoever gets this correct gets an extra 10 points. Now, no cheating. China was the original guess, Alexa says. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Tim says 25. So lock in your answers, guys. Jay says 15. Okay, we've got 1 correct answer. And the correct answer goes to 10 points. Alexis, it was 14. Well, not was, it has. China has 14 borders. With 14 countries, obviously. So well done, Alexis. You get 10 points. Well done, Alexis. Okay, obviously give yourself the point if you got China, and then Alexis just gets an extra 10 points for getting that bonus question. Number 12. Okay, I want to know who directed the horror film Alien. Who directed the horror film Alien? Any guesses? Who directed the film Alien? So we've got some answers coming in now. I usually wait until there's at least 2 or 3 answers before I start. So Tim says Donald Trump. Jay says Ridley Scott. Any guesses from Caroline and Alexis? Any more guesses? It was, well done, Jay. It was Ridley Scott. So well done, Jay. And question 13, what type of angle has between 180 and 360 degrees? So what type of angle has between 180 and 360 degrees? Any guesses? Oh, this is an interesting one. What's the name of the angle? See, I thought of that as well, Jay. I thought obtuse, but it's not obtuse. It's fine, Tim, it's fine. Any more guesses? And then you're going to really love the next game, guys, and I want to get onto it as quickly as possible because it might take it shouldn't take no longer than about 25 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So Alexis is saying acute. It wasn't acute, no, it's called a reflex angle. So reflex is the correct answer. Number 14, which famous band's lead guitarist is known by the stage name The Edge? Again, which famous band's lead guitarist is better known by the stage name The Edge? Jay's never heard of the angle, no. I've heard of it a while ago. I think it's more like we have obviously a primary education, secondary education, and A level here before university, and it's sort of, I think, at sort of secondary level, like higher secondary level, those sort of angles. I don't remember it properly in maths at secondary school. Oh, hello Mary, thanks for joining. Mary, would you like to if Al's not here, do you want to take part in, I don't know if Al's still here, but we'll get confirmation in a second, to take part in the next game. Jay says Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's not Red Chili Peppers. You're getting close. You're getting close. Mary got it right. It was, of course, U2. U2. Okay, let's carry on then. Okay, this is 15. The Battle of the Boyne occurred between which two crowned kings? In a second. Yeah, we're all right for battery. So number 15, the Battle of the Boyne occurred between which two crowned kings? 2 points up for grabs for this question. No worries, Tim. Thanks you for coming in, and again, thank you for being a sponsor as well. It does mean a lot to sponsors. So I do appreciate that. So sending you my super hearts. So I'm going to cross. Oh no, Tim's. You can't take the part in the game. So we've got Mary. Hopefully, you can take part in the game. Is Caroline taking part in the game? Or have you decided to go? Are not all kings crowned? I think I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Jay. But I think because it goes back to a time when maybe they weren't, or maybe it's just the question though. The Battle of the Boyne occurred between which two crowned kings? So I think yes, they are crowned. It was just the two kings at the time. I don't know. The answer to 15, it was William of Orange and James II. So William of Orange and James II. So that is your two answers for question 15. So if you got both, give yourself 2 points. Excuse me. Question 16. Okay, what does the abbreviation REM stand for? For number 16, it was rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement. Number 17, this was the long question. Excuse me, everyone. In the men's Olympic hammer throw event, how much does the hammer weigh? Is it 13 pounds, 16 pounds, or 19 pounds? So again, in the men's Olympic hammer throw event, how much does the hammer weigh? Is it 13 pounds, 16 pounds, or 19 pounds? The answer was 16 pounds. So it's 7.25 kilograms. And number 18. So I'm going to try and fly through these now because number 18. What is the collective name for a group of geese on the ground? So what is the collective name for a group of geese on the ground? The answer was a gaggle, spelled G-A-G-G-G-L-E, L-E, so gaggle. And 19, what is the name of the fictional city in the imaginary land of Narnia? Any guesses on this one? Yeah, well done, Alexis. Yep, you got it. Gaggle. So what's the name of the fictional city in the imaginary land of Narnia? I actually didn't know this. If you've read the books, then probably I have read the books many years ago. But the answer is Sharn. Sharn. C-H-A-R-N or Charn. And that's your answer for number 19. And the last question, number 20. By what name is the longest side of a triangle known as? Well done if you got this. It's the hypotenuse. That brings back some memories from being back at school. By what name is the longest side of a triangle known as? It is, of course, the hypotenuse. Not Middle Earth, no, Jay, but good answer. So give yourself 5 points just for being here. Mark up your scores. How well did you do? Let me know in the chat box. And then we're going to play this game. So if we're all ready, well, I'll explain the rules. So are you happy to play, Jay? Now I'm looking for a team leader. Who would like to be the team leader? And the team leader has a very important role. So who would like to be team leader? Alexis, would you like to be team leader? It does mean you have to stay until the very end, unfortunately, because you'll be the last person playing. But is Mary still here? Just put a 1 in the comments if you are happy to play this game, because it might take 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So each person is going to have their own individual list that they have to name as many of the top 10. Okay, you have 1 life. So Alexis is playing, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to make Alexis team leader, if that's all right. So the team leader's role, or captain basically, is you'll play last. And if nobody in the team gets their answers right, you'll be the person playing in the final, okay? Okay, 15 minutes, we should be all right. I'll see this as a sort of test just to see if people like this game or not. Okay, so Alexis, you'll be playing last as team leader, and you'll play also if nobody else in the team gets the answers right and ends up in a sort of like vortex. So I'm gonna bring up on the screen. So let me go through the rules as well, so you know. 1 second. So so you've got to get 5 answers right. So Jay, if you're going to be up first, I'm going to give you a list on the screen, and nobody else please put any answers in the box. If you do that, and by accident, I will ask the person who's playing, such as Jay, to maybe use that answer as what's called a nominate. So a nominate is where you can ask a member of the team, and you've got 3 nominates. Well, you get a nominate per person, as well as a life. Okay, I can't give you 3 nominates when there's only 2 people playing, but usually we'd have 5 people playing. So you'll understand the game. Hello, Dee. Would you like to play this game? Would you like to play the game? Put a 1 in the comments if you want to play, and we'll make a start. So Jay, if you're ready, are you ready? I'm going to bring up a list on the screen, and this is going to be, so nobody else put any comments in the box. Okay, Jay, are you still here? Just to double check that you're here before I start. Are you ready, Jay? Okay, Jay's ready. So I'm going to bring up Jay's list onto the screen. Okay, so let me just bring this up. How do I put it on full screen? 1 minute. Okay, so Jay, on the screen you can see here this is your list. So I want you to name 10 James Bond films that were released between 1987 and 2015. So put in an answer that you think might be on the top 10. If you get it wrong, you will lose a life. Okay, then if you get another answer wrong, and you've got to get 5 answers before you can get £1,000 or $1,000 on this game. Okay, so we're looking for the 10 James Bond films that were released between 1987 and 2015. So please, nobody else put any comments in the box. So you're saying Octopussy. Now at this point, there would be an animation on the screen, and you would see the answers climb if it's a correct answer. So let me check my answers just to check. Give me 1 second so I can bring the answers up, because I do have the answers. So you're saying Octopussy. Okay, I can tell you that Octopussy is not on the list. So you've lost a life. Okay, so you've lost a life. You can have one more go. Okay, but if you get the answer wrong, obviously you need to get 5 answers anyway to get into a final. What's your next answer? Obviously, if you get this wrong, you won't have a place in the final. So you're saying for your eyes only. So you're saying for your eyes only? I can tell you that that is not on the list, I'm afraid. So you've lost out, unfortunately, Jay. You're not going into the final. However, if Alexis gets to her 5 answers correct, she can bring you back for the final, okay? So as team captain, Alexis, you can actually bring back a team member who's lost out for the final, okay? So sorry, Jay. Right, who's up next then? Dee, you're up next if you're happy to play. Caroline, are you still here? Let me know. So it is now it's Dee's turn. So this is your this is your list. Let me just Okay, so this is your list, Dee, if you're ready. No, D as in D Bitsby. D Bitsby. Hello, Dragon, but thank you for watching on Twitter, though. Are you ready, D? I'm just checking. If I don't get a response, yep, you're ready, brilliant. So this is Dee's list. Let me just turn that off. And here's Dee's list. Oh, let me just turn that one off. I should show you the answers, shouldn't I? So let me just show you the answers for the James Bond. So the James Bond answers, if you were wondering. Oh, sorry, everybody. So the James Bond answers that Jay could have had was Spectre, Skyfall, Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale, Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies, GoldenEye, License to Kill, and The Living Daylights. So that's just to show you what was actually on the list. Okay, this is Dee's list. So for D, I'm looking for the 10 things bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. So I'm looking for the 10 things bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. So I've got to take your first answer. Please, nobody else put in the comments. You have 1 life. You do have a nominate. I should have said, Jay, you could have actually used a nominate. As part of the team, you get 3 nominates. So So I apologise, that was my mistake. You could have also had a nominate, Jay. You could have asked someone in the team. But you remember that for next time, okay? As I say, we're just getting used to having a go. So D, I'm looking for anything that is bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. So have a guess. If you're not sure, you've got a life. If you get it wrong, you get another attempt. You can ask a nominate and ask your team for an answer if they know anything about if they know an answer. But we need 5 correct answers before you can get into the final. If Alexis also gets it wrong, she will be the only person in the final. So you're saying shoes. Okay, let's check shoes. Shoes is on the list. Well done. So that's 1 correct answer. We're looking for, you need 5 correct answers to get into the final. So have another guess. Remember, you still have your life. So well done, D. Yep, shoes is on the list. So I'll put a little love heart just to keep me in track. So you're saying a watch. D's saying a watch. Is watch on the list? At this point, you would get an animation in the game. I'll have to show you the actual game properly. So is watch on the list? 1 second. The suspense Okay, watch is on the list. Yes. So that's 2 correct answers. So well done, Dee. You're doing amazing. We're looking for 3 more answers, and then you get a place in the final. So the top 10 things bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. So your third answer is rings. Is rings on the list? It is. It is second in the list. Well done. You are doing absolutely amazing. So you've got 3 correct answers. You need 2 more answers to get a place in the final. Your fourth answer is diamonds. Is diamonds a top 10 answer? Well done, of course. Yeah, that is top of the list. So, yeah, another correct answer. We need 1 more answer and you get a place in the final, and the team, you bank £1,000 into the pot, for which you can gamble if you want to, but we need 1 more correct answer before we get there. I'm looking for your 5th correct answer. The 10 things bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. And your 5th answer is clothes. Is clothes a tenable answer? And well done, it is indeed. Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 6th correct answer. So well done, you've banked £1,000, and Dee, you are in the final. So well done. Now that doesn't mean that Alexis doesn't, as team leader, Alexis will need to now get her answers correct to get a place in the final. But Dee, you are in the final, okay? So well done. Okay, so now I've got a question for you. You're in the final. You've banked £1,000. Do you want to gamble your place in the final and the money? But you actually still have a life. So you do actually have a life. So if you have another go, which you can do, if you get it wrong, you just lose your life. So you can have another go if you want. Yep, you can have another go. Hello, Silver. Thank you for the Super Hard Award. So definitely have another go, Dee. So the 10 things bought by Destiny's Child in the song Independent Woman. So far we've had shoes, watch, rings, diamond, and clothes. Let me just half the clothes. And if you get this next one right, you double your money. Yeah, we're playing the game Watermelon. So we're looking, so D, if I need 1 more answer from you. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Because if you get this wrong, you just lose your life. So D's saying a house. So was house a tenable answer? It was. Yeah, that was 9th in the list. So you've now got £2,000. You've doubled your money and you still have a life. So you still have 1 life. So remember, each time you double the money, okay? So you can still have another go. Looking for another answer. Let me just heart that again. And then I'll show you the list at the end of all the correct answers. So you're doing really, really well, Dee. You're doing very, very well. I'm trying to think, how are you working out the answers? Are you singing the song? Hopefully, I'm not going to say, hopefully you're, you know the answers. Okay, so Dee says a fur coat. So is fur coat a tenable answer? Let's have a look. Fur coat is not a tenable answer, I'm afraid. So you've lost your life. So you haven't got a life. You have £2,000 now. You've lost your life. If you have another go, you're gambling your place in the final, and you're also gambling the money as well. So do you want to stick or do you want to gamble? So you've got a choice. Do you want to stick with what you have and your place in the final, or do you want to, or do you want to gamble it for more money? So you're going to stick. Okay, so that's D in the final. Well done. So you have £2,000 as a team. Congratulations. So up next we have Alexis. So Alexis, are you ready for your? I should just show you the other answers on the screen. So here were your answers. So let me just bring that up. So we had diamonds, rings. The third one was fun. You had bills, shoes, clothes. You got that. Rock, watch. You got that. House, and the last one was car. So well done. Okay, I'm just going to load up Alexis's top 10. So bear with me just a minute. So hopefully you're enjoying this. It is a fun game, and I've got a really good one for the final as well. Okay, so this is Alexis's list. So let's get rid of that. So Alexis's list, we're looking for the top 10 most populated cities in Italy. So you have a life. Don't forget you've got I could have also asked you, Dee, if you wanted to use the nominates as well. So you could have used the nominates. So remember your nominates, guys, as a team. So Alexis, you'll each get a nominate each. Well, actually, you get 3 nominates between the teams. So first one, Alexis is saying Rome. Is Rome a tenable answer? It is, yeah. It's the first one in the list. Well done. So you need to get 5 correct answers. Remember to get a place in the final. Okay, so they're coming through now. Venice. Is Venice a correct answer? It is 9th in the list. Milan is 2nd in the list. Well done. That's 3 correct answers. Florence, yep, 4th correct answer. Well done. So you need 1 more correct answer, Alexis, to get into the final. And she's saying Verona. That is on the list. Well done. So you have your place in the final, Alexis. Well done. And you have £1,000. Okay, so remember now, if you get an answer wrong, you lose a life. Okay, so you're saying Pisa. Okay, Pisa is not on the list. So you have lost your life. So any more answers now that you give me, if you get it wrong, you lose your place in the final and the money you've banked. Okay, so you can use the nominate. So if you want to ask another member of the team an answer. I'm just trying to think, if you do a nominate and you get it wrong, you're still okay because you're using a nominate. So you're going for Turin. Turin is on the list. So yes, well done, Alexis. You've doubled your money. You're on to £2,000. So in total as a team, you've got £4,000. So you need, oh yeah, sorry. Let me star. Must remind me to do this. So we've got 1. So you've got enough now. You're in the final. Do you want to gamble, keep gambling and doubling the money? Or do you want to stick? Because you've lost your life, remember. But you do have a nominate. So if you want to nominate, you can nominate somebody else in the team. Would you like to nominate somebody else in the team for another answer? So you've got 6 correct answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you got 6 correct answers, Alexis. So do you want to stick? I would nominate. Hello, hi. Oh, you're gambling. She's gambling. So you're going for Naples. Okay, Naples. Is Naples a tenable answer? It is. So you've got 4,000. You've doubled your money. But remember, you don't have any lives. Now, there's only 4 more correct answers for a huge £25,000. Do you want to gamble or do you want to stick? You can use a nominate, but you don't have a life. If you get this answer wrong, you will not be in the final. And it'll only be D playing. You're going to stick. So well done. Okay, so as a team, everybody, you are playing for £6,000. Okay, so I'm going to bring up D. D, let me just show you the answers. Let me just show up the answers, one moment. So the answers from the list. Oops, 1 second, everybody. Sometimes it uploads, sometimes it doesn't. So your answers are coming on the screen now. So here's your answers then. Oh, sorry, everyone. Let me try that again. There we go. Here's your answers. So you had Rome, Milan, Naples, Turin, Genoa, Florence, Bari, Venice, and Verona. Have you been there, Captain Rehab? So there were your answers. So well done, Alexis. You got seven correct answers there, I think. So you got £4,000. Well done, Alexis. Okay, so now as a team, I'm going to bring back up D. Are you there, D? So D is going to play first. And I'm just going to get ready, get the next one up. And this is your final list. Are you ready? So remember, please, nobody else put in the comments any answers. The list as a team. So D's up first. So D's up first. Are you there, D? Can you hear me? Your list as a team is this one. I'm looking for the top 10 40 singles from Bon Jovi. So the first top 40 singles from Bon Jovi. The first top 10. Are you there, D? Yeah. So D, if you can give me your answer, and this is to win £6,000 as a team. We need all 10 answers so you win the money, okay? Obviously, it is fake money, just to let you know, but it's all a bit of fun. So I'm looking for an answer. So you're saying living on a prayer. Is living on a prayer a tenable answer? It is second in the list. Well done. So we need 9 more answers to win the money, guys. So living on a prayer, yes, was second on the list. So just D, please, if you can give me your answers. And then when D, if D gets any of them wrong, then Alexis comes in, okay? Did you say fake money? Okay, so you're saying in these arms. D's saying in these arms. Is in these arms a tenable answer? In these arms, I'm sorry to say, in these arms is not a correct answer, I'm afraid. So, sorry, D, and as they say on the show, I'm sorry, but you're terrible at tenable. But never mind. You got one answer right, so well done. So now, Alexis, it's all down to you. You need to get 9 correct answers to win the money. So we're looking for the top 10, top 40 singles from Bon Jovi. So we've had 1 correct answer. We've had Living on a Prayer. Looking for 9 more correct answers to win £6,000 or 6,000 Haps coins. Hopefully you're there, Alexis. So hopefully you've enjoyed this so far. We'll do this again next week and I'll have some more lists for you. Yep, so because Alexis, you got into the final, it's now your you need to get these all right. So it's all down to you, Alexis. It would also be all down to the captain as well if everybody else got their answers wrong in their own rounds and there was nobody in the final. So you need to get 9 correct answers, Alexis, to win the team pot of £6,000 or 6,000 coins. So the first 10 top 40 singles from Bon Jovi. So we've already had 1 correct answer. Living on a Prayer. You can't help a gnome, unfortunately, Jay, because you didn't get through to the final. Sorry, Jay. It's so brutal, isn't it? I know you probably know them. Okay, I'm going to let you off. Okay, Jay. Okay, only this time, because you didn't know you could have nominates, and I think that may have got you into the final if you used the nominates. Jay, I'm going to let you give 2 answers only on this occasion because I forgot to mention about the nominate. So if Jay knows any answers, we'll leave this open. Okay, everyone can answer this now, but the rules would normally be that the person in the final is the only person to answer, but I'm being very generous. I'm being very generous on this occasion. You can all help Alexis with this one, okay? Just on this occasion, I'm going to be generous. So Jay's saying, "It's My Life." Is "It's My Life" a tenable answer? "It's My Life" is not on the list. No. So D says, "I'll Be There For You" is a correct answer. Yes. So well done, D. "I'll Be There For You," yes, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th on the list. Alexis is saying "Bed of Roses." Okay, because I let Jay have a nominate, you can have your 2 nominates. Okay, "Bed of Roses" is not on the list, I'm afraid, which would mean that in the game you would actually be eliminated from the game and you won't have won the money. But on this occasion, I'm just letting you pop your answers in the box, just on this occasion. So "Wanted Dead or Alive," is that on the list? "Wanted Dead or Alive" is 3rd on the list. Well done. Thanks, Alexis. You're very welcome. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. And we'll do this again as well. I'll see you on the broadcast. So D's saying always is not on the list, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm going to bring up the answers, okay. So the answers you could have had. Are you ready? Here are your answers. The top 40 singles by Bon Jovi. Whoops, not that one. 1 second, everyone. Not that one. Let me just upload it. And let me know in the chat if you would like to do this again next week. Okay, here we go. Here's your answers. Sorry, everyone. Here's your answers. You could have had "You Give Love a Bad Name." You could have had "Living on a Prayer," "Wanted Dead or Alive," "Never Say Goodbye," "Bad Medicine," "Born to Be My Baby," "I'll Be There For You," "Lay Your Hands on Me," "Living in Sin," and "Keep the Faith." So there you go. Let me bring myself on the screen. Whoops, not on the full screen. 1 second. There we go. So that is your tenable. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. I will, if you would like me to do this again next week, I will do it on Friday next week. So hopefully you can join me. So as I say, that's the rules of the game. So you unfortunately lost £6,000, but we shall have a go again next week with some different lists. And hopefully you enjoyed that, and let all your friends know as well to come in and take part. So I'm going to end the broadcast because I've been on longer than I should. Thank you, Sheila, for the WOW award. You can always watch this back on the replay as well. It is fun. ITV are probably going to sue me for using. I only use the picture though. I only use the picture, and it tells people about this game as well. So who knows? So thanks for watching, everybody. If not, I'll just have to put the put the list on a separate document. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a really great weekend. I'll be on tonight actually I'm doing a Thai basil pork rice bowl. So I shall see you then. Thank you all for the awards. Thank you for the Hive Award and Dee as well. And I'll see you very soon. So have a great day, everyone. Take